The film started by introducing a man named Jae Min, who was talking to a man from the Cybersecurity Bureau. Jae Min's father was the CEO of a company who was killed by a genius hacker whose identity was unknown. The hacker had thousands of servers that helped him cover his identity and made him untraceable. Jae Min had hired someone to find the hacker's whereabouts and identity who had killed his father, but to no avail. Since then, while working in an internet cafe, he learned the way of hacking and made himself a genius hacker with brilliant skill. Jae Min is one of the popular students in his school. He was famous for his intelligence and handsomeness until a new student named Lee Chan-ho came. He immediately became so popular with the girls. Thanks to his looks, he was able to dethrone Jae Min's popularity. As the day passed, Chan-ho's popularity kept increasing and made the girl that Jae Min had a crush on, Park Joo-hee, fall in love with him, despite being Jae Min's childhood friend. Jae Min secretly adored her but had no courage to confess to her. On the other hand, Joo-hee only considered him her friend and nothing more. Somewhere else, a boy named Leo and a girl named Haesoo were carrying out a hacking action to get someone's identity. Their target turned out to be Jae Min. Both of them were hackers who together founded a group named Better World. Haesoo started stalking Jae Min to find out everything about him. They both were interested in his ability and achievements. They planned to recruit Jae Min to become a member of Better World. Jae Min worked as an operator in a very neat internet cafe. There, he launched his action in the cruel world of hacking. During his action, Jae Min used a pseudonym named Hex. In the middle of the action, Jae Min received a message from a mysterious person named You Know What. The mysterious person challenged Jae Min to show who was the better hacker. Moreover, he also told Jae Min that he was the one behind his father's murder. Suddenly, just before Jae Min started his action, Joo-hee showed up and invited him to have a drink with her. Jae Min, who had a crush on her, couldn't refuse the invitation and come with her. Later, Jae Min found out from Joo-hee that she liked Chan-ho because he was friendly towards everyone. She said that Chan-ho was a polite boy and he was liked by most of the teachers and girls around the school. Long story short, when Jae Min was surfing the internet, he suddenly got a message from someone whose content said that he had been accepted as a member of Better World. Through the message, the sender ordered Jae Min to come to one of the rooms in that building immediately. Suddenly, Lee showed up right behind Jae Min, as if he was spying on him. To go to the rooms that the Better World told him, Jae Min was required to pass through a dark alley. When he passed that alley, he saw a girl in white in the dark who turned out to be Joo-hee. Somewhere else, a man Park Kyun-sik, Joo-hee's father, was seen talking with a man named Min-ho, his old friend from school. Min-ho was a cryptocurrency investor. He persuaded Kyun-sik to join him to invest his money in a company called Constatria. At first, Kyun-sik refused, but in the end, with his sweet words, Min-ho managed to convince Kyun-sik to join him and made him tempted. Min-ho then asked him to come to a seminar where all the investors were gathered by the company delegacies to receive every explanation needed about the company. Finally, Jae Min and Joo-hee arrived at Better World's headquarters and found out that the hacker group was none other than their own friends. Immediately, Leo began to explain the vision of Better World, which is to make the world a better place through the help of hacking. Through the group they made, they planned to help good hackers who were also known as whiteheads to fight the alliance of bad hackers or blackheads, or also called crackers. At first, Jae Min doubted them and thought that their capabilities were not good enough compared to his until Haesoo brought up Jae Min's father's murder case. Haesoo told him that she wanted to help him to solve the mystery behind his father's murder and find out the murderer. Hearing that, Jae Min agreed to join them, and that started the journey of the hacker group, Better World. One day, while working in the internet cafe, Jae Min got a call from Joo-hee saying that her father was about to invest his money into a cryptocurrency. Hearing that, Jae Min couldn't help but to act about it, since he knew that the investment plan that Kyun-sik wanted to invest in was nothing more but a scam set up by Min-ho. Long story short, the seminar day finally arrived. Kyun was amazed by Min-ho's explanation. He got more convinced to invest his money. Without them realizing it, Better World was also there. They planned to uncover the fraud done by Min-ho and just waiting for the right time to start the plan. In the middle of Min-ho's presentation, Better World started its plan. They hacked into the video projector and revealed that everything was nothing but a fraud. They uncovered the true motive of Min-ho as a scam artist. That incident made Kyung realize that everything was none other than just a fraud. It made him more careful to invest his money. Meanwhile, on the other hand, it seems that a hacker named You Know What was looking for Hex's identity. He didn't know that behind Hex was Jae Min. Jae Min managed to hide his identity so well that even You Know What couldn't trace him. On the other hand, The hacking action carried out by Better World certainly attracts the attention of the National Cybersecurity Bureau. They warned every investor to be more careful in investing their money, but on the one hand, this certainly invited evil hackers or blackheads to hunt down good hackers, and this would certainly be very dangerous for the safety of Jae Min and his friends in Better World. One night, Chon-ho and Jae Min were enjoying their time in front of a convenience store. They talked about the girl that they liked at that time. Unfortunately, Chon-ho also liked the woman whom Jae Min liked, which is Joo-hee. His heart was broken to hear that. In the morning, what Chon-ho said about his feeling toward Joo-hee was still fresh in his mind. While he was slacking off, his phone notification suddenly surprised him. Turned out, You Know What had posted a new posting about money exchange in a company called Songdo, where the customers from that company will exchange their crypto coins. With that, Jae Min planned to lure You Know What into his trap and got the coins from the company. He planned to challenge You Know What's skill to show him who was better. With that, Jae Min asked for help from his team, Better World. Leo and Haesoo, who cared about Jae Min and wanted to help him to revenge for his father's death, decided to help him out. They started the preparation to launch a cyber attack on the Songdo company. Jae Min installed malware into the company's main server. With that malware, later, he would be able to steal the crypto coins belonging to Songdo company. The malware then would automatically transfer the coins into Kyonsik and other customers' bank accounts. Jae Min, who had finished installing the malware, suddenly got caught by the guard of the building. He had no other choice but to fight the guard. Thankfully, with his fighting skill, he was able to get out of the difficult situation and get out of the building safely. After making sure that the malware had been implanted on Songdo's main server, Better World started its mission. Just right after they finished hacking the system, a lot of money began transferred into Kyonsik and the other customers' bank accounts who had been conned by the company. Jae Min's plan to avenge his father's death was just one step away. In the night after the hacking action that shocked the world, You Know What finally contacted Jae Min and ordered him to bring the flash drive containing the crypto coins he had taken from Songdo in exchange for his father's murder case data. It turned out that the person behind the name You Know What was Chon-ho all this time. The person who always looked good and polite in public was nothing more than a murderer who had killed Jae Min's father. Chon-ho revealed that his motive to kill Jae Min's father was jealousy. He was jealous of Jae Min's popularity at school. He felt that the hard work he had achieved was taken away by Jae Min until finally, he was able to boost his popularity and vent his frustration by killing Jae Min's father. Chon-ho intended to take the flash drive containing the crypto coins that were previously hacked by Jae Min. Turned out, the flash drive contained malware that could back up data online and automatically hacked into Chon-ho's server to reveal his true identity. All of Chon-ho's data was in the hands of Jae Min. He couldn't accept his data being hacked and stolen from him. He tried to attack Jae Min, but he was no match for Jae Min. He was easily beaten by Jae Min. Later, he was arrested for the criminal act he had done to Jae Min's father Min. The hacking carried out by Better World was remembered as the most influential hacking action and was able to change the world, especially in the world of investment. Their action helped minimize scamming in investment. After what happened, finally, Jae Min and Joo-hee were officially dating. Likewise with Leo and Haesoo. At the end of the film, it is shown that they are about to carry out the next mission.